So, you've probably heard of Kali Linux. It's this legendary operating system in the cybersecurity world, packed with hundreds of tools for penetration testing and digital forensics. But many people think it's only for dramatic, blockbuster-style hacking of big corporations. The reality is different. Modern security and insecurity revolves around social media. Social media is where we share our lives, connect, and build digital identities. That makes it a goldmine of information. Many Kali tools are designed to interact with or gather data from social platforms. They can map out a person's entire online presence. They can figure out where someone has been. They can test the security of accounts. This side of Kali matters to everyone, not just hardcore security pros. Learning how these tools work helps you protect yourself online. It's like learning how a lock is picked so you can buy a better lock. In this video, we'll walk through 10 Kali tools useful for social media. Big disclaimer, educational and ethical purposes only. We're covering defensive informational use. Learn to be smarter and safer online. Unauthorized use is illegal and unethical, period. All right, let's get into it. Chapter 1. All right, first up, we have to talk about the Social Engineer Toolkit, or SET. This is pretty much the OG, the Swiss Army knife for social engineering attacks within Kali. If you've ever heard of phishing attacks, credential harvesting, malicious emails, chances are the attacker could have built their campaign using something just like this. It's a menu-driven framework, which makes it surprisingly accessible. You don't need to be a scripting genius to navigate through its options and set up a simulated attack. It automates a lot of the technical heavy lifting involved in crafting a believable social engineering scenario. The core idea behind SET is to exploit the human element, almost always the weakest link in any security chain. It doesn't matter if you have the world's strongest password if someone can trick you into typing it into a fake website. SET has modules specifically for this. You can clone a legitimate website, like a social media login page, with just a few commands. The tool then hosts this cloned page and provides you with a link you could, hypothetically, send to a target. When they visit the link, it looks and feels exactly like the real thing. Let's take the classic example, the website attack vector. If a user enters their username and password, that information is sent directly back to your terminal instead of the real site. This is purely for authorized penetration testing and security awareness training. Using this to trick someone into giving up their password is a serious crime. By simulating the attack, you can train people on what to look for, checking the URL, being wary of urgent requests, and verifying the sender. Chapter 2. Next up is a tool with a very fitting name, Sherlock. Chapter 3. So if Sherlock is about finding profiles across the web, our next tool, Twint, is about going deep on one specific platform, Twitter. You can search the site, but you're limited by the interface, and more importantly, the API. Twint's killer feature is that it bypasses all of that. No API key needed. It scrapes data without authentication, pulling massive amounts of public Twitter data. You can scrape tweets by user, keyword, or hashtag, even by location, and export to clean CSV. It grabs tweet text, timestamps, engagement, and user metadata. You can enumerate followers and following to map influence networks. Ethical use only. Great for research, brand monitoring, and awareness, not stalking or harassment. Public posts are public. Think before you tweet. Chapter 4. The name of this next tool is a bit on the nose, creepy. It aggregates location data people share in posts and maps it. From EXIF GPS to manual location tags, it collects markers tied to a username, plots points on maps, and can filter by date to replay movements. Clusters can reveal home, workplace, routines, unsettling but educational. Defense. Disable location tagging in social apps and camera settings. Be mindful of oversharing. Every check-in is a data point. Run Creepy on your own profiles to audit your exposure. It's Digital Hygiene 101. Next, connecting the dots at scale. From single points to networks, visualization changes everything. Chapter 5. Moving on to something high-level, Maltego. If previous tools were scalpels, Maltego is a full operating theater for OSINT. It's a platform for visual link analysis. You start with an entity, a name, username, email, phone, or domain, then run transforms to pivot, from a profile to a blog, to WOIS owner data, to other accounts. Nodes expand as relationships emerge. You can infer org structure from public interactions and connections, used by law enforcement, intelligence, and cybersecurity pros. Online, everything is connected. Chapter 6, next, theHarvester. It harvests emails, subdomains, usernames, and host names from public sources. It queries Google, Bing, DuckDuckGo, Shodan, and public key servers. Point it at a domain and select sources. It quickly returns exposed data. Those emails can link to social identities like LinkedIn and GitHub. Forgotten subdomains like dev or test can be weaker entry points. Defensively, audit your domain, raise phishing awareness, and secure or remove weak subdomains. See what attackers see, then patch the holes. Next, active browser exploitation, ethically demonstrated. Chapter 7, now we're moving into a more active category, beef, the browser exploitation framework. Get a user to visit a page with the beef hook. Their browser becomes a puppet. The hooked browser appears in the control panel. Commands run silently in the background. You can fingerprint the browser, fetch page HTML, capture keystrokes, and attempt further exploits. Modules like Pretty Theft can mimic social logins to steal credentials. With certain modules, session hijacking becomes possible without needing a password. Ethical use only. Hooking browsers without permission is illegal. In training, demonstrating XSS impact makes risks tangible and drives secure coding. Chapter 8. The Metasploit framework. Social engineering. Exploit. Payload. Post-exploitation. Use Metasploit to convert an initial foothold into deeper access. It catalogs exploits, payloads, and auxiliary modules to automate delivery. Payloads like MeterPreter grant remote control for escalation and lateral movement. An OSINT-driven spearfish can lead to document exploits, then a callback shell. The real damage begins post-exploit. Pros use MSF to validate vulns and demonstrate impact, critical for defense in-depth planning. Next up, passwords, online and offline. Chapter 9. Let's talk about passwords, specifically, guessing them. Hydra is a powerful tool for online password cracking, brute forcing. It rapidly tries thousands or millions of username password combos against a login until one works. It's incredibly fast and multi-threaded. Hydra supports many targets: web logins, social pages, routers, SSH, FTP, IMAP, SMTP, and more. You feed it the service, a usernames list, and a password word list. Word lists can be common passwords, dictionaries, or custom-generated combos. 10 users times a million passwords equals 10 million attempts. It reports success when one hits. Weak passwords like 1123456 or password fall in seconds. Use strong, unique passwords. Hydra against systems you don't own is illegal. Pros use it to test policy and lockouts. If brute force succeeds, add rate limiting and lockouts. Chapter 10. Hashcat. Passwords, but offline. In a breach, passwords are stored as hashes, one-way, fixed-length strings. Hashcat leverages GPUs to try billions of guesses per second. Load a hash list, select the algorithm, MD5, SHA1, bcrypt, etc., and attack. Attack modes include dictionary, combinator, and powerful mask-based brute force. Define patterns, uppercase, lowercase, digits, and iterate all combinations. Cracked hashes lead to account takeovers. Attackers also try the same password on other platforms. Security teams use Hashcat to test password strength and push for stronger, slower hashing. Algorithms like bcrypt or Argon2 slow attackers down dramatically, from mapping footprints with Sherlock, to scraping at scale with Twint, to demonstrating impact with BF and Metasploit. Seeing tools in sequence paints a complete attack chain. The biggest takeaway: our security relies on awareness and habits. These tools collect, analyze, and weaponize public data, or exploit human trust. Defend by sharing less, using strong, unique passwords, and enabling two-factor authentication. Stay skeptical of unexpected messages and links. Run audits on your usernames, check privacy settings, and think twice before posting. Knowing what's possible is step one to staying safe online. Stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.